talk about GMB. By the way, it's my last topic, and then we're going to go into some Q&A. If anyone has any specific questions, I will try to address them. Google My Business. I saw an interesting question. In fact, I want to write this down because I'd like to even maybe I should do a YouTube video on this, but I saw somebody comment. I think they made a post. Maybe it was just a comment in the group, and they said something to the effect of, I'm seeing, they said something like this. I am seeing, in fact, you know what? Let me go ahead and find that post, Porter. Let me go ahead and find that post. Give me 2 seconds here. I can find it.
These are the hot question these days. Why are people so obsessed with these?
Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. There are, give me a second. Let me see if I can find it first. It was a specific question or post. Dang, it might have been like a comment, not a post, so I might not be able to find it. Anyway, somebody said something to this effect. Yeah, I don't see that post. Sorry, maybe they pulled it down. Maybe they're embarrassed. I don't know. Somebody said something to the effect of, I'm just starting to doubt this business model, and it's not gonna. Okay, Cello, right there. If that's him, he said it was his comment. Cello said he's starting to doubt this business model because of GMB. Okay, because he's seen in other groups that they're having troubles getting, what's it called? Verified, have all these different things with GMB. Okay, perfect. Cello, let me go ahead and address this. Okay, first and foremost, let's break this down. There are programs out there. There are methods out there. There are people that have courses out there that are teaching. They call it rank and rent, but they're not even using websites. They're using strictly GMB. And I can think of one right now. I'm not going to mention it. There is a program out there that for years and years and years, they have not even taught building websites. They have not even taught organic SEO. It is get a GMB, get it ranked, get a tracking number, and that's how you make your money. And that's the entire program. That's the entire thing. Okay. So I don't know if that's one of the ones you're in. If that's one of the ones you're in, yeah, dude, I'm freaking terrified because that's how all their money's made. Okay. So number one is that in some of these groups that like for that example, I would be terrified. Okay. And the other groups besides this one, how do people get leads? They get leads from GMB and they get leads from SEO, right? They get leads from organic, right? And they don't get leads from ads. They don't know how to get leads from ads. The people that are doing it, they've never run ads, right? So they're looking at it going, man, I was getting, leads from GMB and I was getting leads from organic. And now all of a sudden GMB is tough. Well, now I'm only going to get half my leads, right? Here's the reason that I can say this, look you dead in the eyes on this camera. I have not lost a second of sleep. I have not thought twice about it. It has not given me any heartburn. It has not given me an ulcer. I have not stressed about it since Google decided that GMB, they're going to try to make it hard, right? They're going to try and do this and that. I have not worried about it because guys, when you have ads, when you can get leads from ads, when you can get leads from organic, and when you can get leads from GMB, you don't need all three. Is it great to have all three? Of course, it's awesome. I wish a perfect scenario, I get leads from all three. But if I can get leads from two of them, which I know I can get organic leads because I know my due diligence process because I've done it so many times, I can get organic leads. And I know I can get leads from ads, then the GMB is just gravy. The GMB is literally just a bonus. So guys, all of y'all are just like tripping out. Oh, GMB, blah, blah, blah. I don't even care. I do not even care. I don't worry about it. I don't stress about it. It does not freaking matter. And I want to say this once and for all, and you guys can clip this. You guys can write this down. You do not need a GMB. You don't. And I'm not saying that out of theory. I'm saying that out of in 2020, when I scaled up and made my first $1 million, I would at least half, if not majority of my sites did not have GMB. I was making $1,000, $1,500, $1,200, $2,000 a rip by simply doing organic and running ads. Okay. That's it. And because I didn't really understand the GMB and I was just trying to get as many clients as possible and scale this thing up. And I didn't take that much time on GMB. It wasn't until 2021 when I was like, dude, I should add the GMB. And I started adding that and it was great while it lasted. Okay. But for you guys that are so concerned, GMB is not a deal breaker. Okay. It's not a deal breaker. Now, if Google comes along and they're like, yo, there's something you can't rank organically, which makes it, that would defeat the purpose of a search engine. But let's say that happened. That could be a problem. But as it stands, you can still rank a website, and it's still been generally the same as it's been from the beginning. You could still run ads if you know how to do those two things. You can, this business model, nothing has changed. My money has not changed. I've not had clients cancel because I've never relied on GMB. It's never been a huge part of my strategy. So it doesn't matter. So this business model does not require you to have a GMB, period, end of story. Okay. By the way, there are methods that I've heard that are out there. People are testing stuff, and people are always going to test stuff to circumvent and do this, the rest. I am not interested in doing that stuff. I just don't. I'm trying to stay as much as possible white hat, because I'm going to be doing this in the long run. And I'm not saying that all those methods are black hat. I'm not saying that they're gray hat. I just am saying, like, my time in my mind is spent more, is better spent on going, all right, I'm going to go get 5 more clients in the time that you're going to sit there and try this new GMB strategy. Because guess what? You might figure out that GMB strategy, but then it might change tomorrow, because GMB, it's kind of a pain in the ass, right? I'm going to focus on organic, and I'm going to focus on ads, because those are things that I can control within reason. And I'm going to go get 5 more clients while you work mess around. And by the way, when you figure that out, I'll pay you to teach me, whatever. That's fine. Okay. But I just don't worry that much about it. So guys, you guys have to get out of your heads. GMB is not a end all be all for this business model.